I think when we set off on this journey of putting this event together, there's always those challenges of how we make it happen. But it's come together absolutely beautifully, and to have such diverse groups of people here today representing not just the region, representing different faith traditions, faith communities, and people of no faith have actually come together to see how we can collaborate, to see how we can work with public agencies, private agencies, and that's got to be enriching. So for me, it is about the networking that's going on, the challenges that people are quite rightly throwing at those of us who are accountable, so policymakers and those who have the ear of policymakers like the FSPG and others. I think there's a healthy challenge and pushback to us today, which is only going to help us to make our tomorrows better and help us with the plan that we look to put together for 2023 and beyond. It's about people of faith coming together, but then it's getting those people of faith to understand that this is a call to action. Whilst they will all practice their faiths within the confines of their places of worship, we know that they're actually living them. And if we look at what COVID did, COVID exposed the real underbelly of inequalities. But we saw faith communities step up, come together, collaborate with public agencies, with other local authorities, combined authorities, with schools and others to deliver a service. So we want to keep that message of the good stuff from COVID. So we could call it COVID Keeps, for example, and say, how do we take this forward and how do we make this business as usual rather than reverting back to what was previously, where the partnership with agencies, the partnerships with stakeholders, the partnerships with local authorities was quite, actually for many, hard work.
Faith really at the core of everything that I do and believe. So it shapes my values, it shapes my behaviour, it shapes what I do day by day. So for me as a Christian, that's about my relationship with Jesus and understanding Jesus more and more and more.
Faith to me is a serious dilution of a term. My faith, my dharam, my scriptures teach me that we have a term called dharam. Dharam means my moral obligation, my duty. So for us, for a practicing Sikh, dharam or duty means, what am I here to do? And I can only do that if I remember the Creator in everything I do. Hence, we gave thanks to the Almighty for bringing us all together this morning. And when we close, we'll say thanks to the Almighty for allowing us all to come together. But the duty we have is to ask ourselves three cardinal, fundamental questions. Where have we come from? I can say I come from Birmingham this morning. It's a bit deeper than that. It's, why am I here? Why has the Creator put me here? The second question is, what am I to do whilst I'm here? And then the third question is, where am I going after here? What is my destination?